Please hang up and try again.
What's up, guys? So I'm here as a demo dummy. Demo dummy. And Misfit's gonna go over her programming. She's gonna give you her progressions, and she's gonna tell you why she does this HIIT training. Before she tries to tell you that HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, I'm gonna let her know it actually stands for hybrid intensity interval training. I just made that up.
I didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo? You don't need the memo, you got it now. So I'm just gonna try to be quiet for a bit, and okay, I'll stop. Go ahead.
We're taking bets to see how long this will last. All right, guys, welcome to the first Misfit programming. You guys, this is the first time I'm recording a program via video. I usually do this one-on-one, and HIIT style workouts are one of my favorite ways to deliver a powerful, effective workout. Now, what HIIT stands for, H-I-I-T, is high intensity interval training. Boom, Jiminy Bob, give us an explosion right there. Okay. All right, guys, before we get into the demonstrations of week one, day one, I want to explain to you the reasons why you should utilize HIIT in your workout routine.
Take notes.
Take notes. Number one, HIIT can be performed in place of your cardio in a shorter period of time. That is right, my friends. You no longer have to run for an hour on the treadmill or on the elliptical or on the bicycle. Okay, you could cut your time in half with high intensity interval training and reap the same benefits as running for an hour, biking for an hour, and doing any other cardio exercise that you do for an hour at the gym. Now, if you enjoy doing those exercises, please stick with it. There's no reason why you should do HIIT over longer duration cardio. The difference is with the longer duration cardio, you're able to do it at a lower intensity and lower impact for a longer period of time. With HIIT, we're picking up the intensity and doing it with a short period of time. So the benefits are pretty much hand in hand equal. It's just a matter of what you prefer doing. Reason number two, you get to switch it up with HIIT. You can perform a HIIT workout with almost any exercise, which means you get to ditch the ones that you don't prefer doing and stick with the ones that you enjoy doing. Because why? Your workout should be fun. It should be something you look forward to doing. And this is the reason why I like to utilize HIIT. I get to switch it up often. I don't get bored with my own workouts. My clients don't get bored with the workouts. And we get to see what we like to do and progress those moves.
Can you do HIIT jokes?
HIIT jokes?
Yeah, like super high intensity, so we get the same benefit of your classic jokes, but like way faster.
Say that again? I would say a joke, but I'm afraid you're gonna hit me. Third benefit that you will get out of performing HIIT exercises is that it improves your VO2 max, which means you don't need to worry about what VO2 means.
I'll do a video about that.
He'll do a video about that. It just means that you'll be able to perform your exercises with more intensity and for a longer period of time without pooping out. Okay, so more oxygen intake for your body, which means you're gonna keep improving those workouts. Benefit number 4 of HIIT workouts is that you do not need any equipment at all, which is what you'll see in day one, week one. We will not be using any equipment. Alex will be demonstrating all of the workouts with exactly what he has right here, okay? Now, how you should utilize this programming is the days that you are not working out with Alex, pumping iron, getting your strength on, you are doing this HIIT workout on your off days. Remember, you guys, these HIIT workouts are shorter duration of time, so you're only dedicating about 20 to 30 minutes maximum to perform these exercises. It does require a lot of intensity and energy, so you do not want to do this workout on the same day that you're training strength with Alex or any other strength workout in your routine.
I think you can add this as a secondary workout on strength days, but I wouldn't do them back to back. And if you are doing that, make sure your body is capable of doing that. That's all about that.
Generally speaking, you want to perform these on your off days and you want to exert.
Go crazy.
Go crazy. Ah, go stupid. Ah, go crazy.
You want to give it everything you got.
Everything.
So if you're going 10 seconds ham, You want to fall in that 10 seconds.
You should not be able to speak as you do them. I want to emphasize the intensity portion of high intensity interval training. Okay, that's how you will reap the full benefits of HIIT training. Okay, so now that we've yapped on, let's
get into the workout.
Okay, we all know I don't like to jump straight into the exercises without doing a warm-up. I'm going to show you the warm-up in this video, which you can refer to in all of your workouts, okay? So Alex, you're gonna start your warm-up by just touching down your ankles and then rising up on your toes. And you're going to give me 10 of those, just to demonstrate. Do these warm-ups about 20 to 30 seconds before you move on to the next one. Good. Your second warm-up exercise is a wider stance. So your squat stance, you're gonna sit back and reach your arms forward, rise up all the way straight. You're going to repeat this for 20 to 30 seconds. Good. You wanna press your hips back, keep your knees in the same direction as your toes. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Okay, your next warm-up exercise is going to be a high knee tuck toward your chest. And in order to keep the upper body active, let's bring those arms up overhead. I want you to keep your belly pulled in and you're breathing out every time you lift your knees up. Notice the knees are going up towards the chest, not heels to the booty. Your next exercise, we're gonna stretch the opposing and take the heels back. You could place your hands right at your tushies and try to get your heels the other way. Don't grope yourself. And you're getting your heels all the way to your hands. Okay, after you've done that 20 to 30 seconds, I want you to bring your hands down and walk it out into a plank and walk it back towards your feet. Go ahead, Alex. Your goal here is to keep your legs as straight as you can on the way out into your plank and as straight as you can on your way back up to your rise. Lastly, you're gonna hit some jumping jacks. Get that heart rate climbing a bit. 20 to 30 seconds of jumping jacks and march it out. Okay, Alex, so from here we should go into the workout.
We're gonna jump right into the workout. So we have 8 exercises to do. It ends up being a total of 11 because you're gonna have a right leg and a left leg, which is totally fine. We're just gonna demo the exercises.
It's totally fine that you have a right and left leg.
And if you don't have 2 legs, that's also totally fine. Right after the exercises, we will provide the timing scenarios for Monday, then the timing scenarios for Wednesday, and your timing scenarios for Friday until you get the new grouping of exercises.
So I've chosen 8 exercises for you to begin with, and all of these all of these exercises will progress you into more advanced movements, with these being your foundational moves. So make sure you guys are paying good attention to how you perform these exercises. Make sure you've built a solid foundation, because in the next coming weeks, we will progress these moves to more advanced moves, and you wanna make sure you have a strong foundation to start with. So your first exercise set for day 1, week 1, you're starting with jumping jacks. You want to perform your jumping jacks in a full range of motion, which means arms go all the way up and legs kick out. I want you to follow your breath with your movement by breathing out as you jack out and breathing in as you bring your arms in. Remember, your breath is like the music to your move, so you want to make sure that they are coordinating and not stepping on each other's feet. Okay? Exercise 2, you're going into your basic squat. So your feet about shoulder distance apart. You want to make sure, again, your knees follow the same direction as your toes. You could turn your toes out, turn them forward, depending on how you squat. Go ahead and hit that squat, Alex, down. I promise I won't make fart noises as you do this. Good, and you want to get your squat parallel to the floor, which means straight line from hip to knee. That's what you're looking for here. You don't need to go below that. Higher up if you have any pain in your knees, but that is your goal right there. Inhaling down and exhaling on the way up. Chest stays forward, no rounding of the back. Okay, make sure you're hitting those squats nice and proud. Next exercise on your list, you are hitting a forward lunge. So as you step into that lunge, you want to load up your heel on the front leg. Your knee is behind your toes on the front leg. Your hip is in straight line with your knee on the back leg. And you have 50-50 weight distribution on both legs, okay? Lunge forward, kick off that heel to bring it back.
I'm gonna make a quick point here, guys. When you're doing a lunge, just make sure your back leg does the work. Your front leg will follow. So don't do this. Step and drop.
Heel in the front, toes in the back. So you're going to work one side at a time with these exercises. So you'll focus on right side for the first set, and then you'll switch to the left side for the second set. Right after this, you are taking it to a backward lunge. Now the forward lunge is more quad dominant exercise, whereas the backward lunge is more hamstring dominant exercise. So we're going to work both of those in this set so that we could, again, advance these moves. Again, keeping that chest up, your core tight, breath in line with your movements. Right after that, we are going into a side lunge. So your feet are gonna come out just a little bit wider apart, okay? Toes are forward. You're hinging your hips back, loading up on that leg that's bending, and pushing back to center. Okay, load up, breathe out, bring it back.
No hands on elbows.
Notice Alex is keeping his chest up. There's a flat back, straight line from shoulders to hips. Inhale, exhale. Eyes are looking straight ahead. You're not looking down at your feet. You're not looking at the stars in the sky. You're keeping everything in nice and straight alignment. And again, you got both legs, so you're gonna do one side, and then you'll switch to the other side. Look at how nicely Alex is performing these. All right, once you've completed your lunge set, you are going down for a push-up. Now, you can hit your push-ups in different forms. You can have your knees up.
I did this on purpose, so it looks like I'm praying to her.
Jiminy. So you pick your style. You could do knees down, knees or knees up. I just want you to pick the style that you're able to give your best performance without sacrificing form. Now, Alex, I know you could pop those knees up for your push-ups.
I'm gonna give them 3 variations.
Give it a go.
Easy to most difficult. Quick little points here, guys. Elbows never flare out. Elbows always go back. Width does not matter as long as your elbows are not flaring out, okay? So, easiest one. If you can't do push-ups yet, you start all the way on the floor and you roll your body up like a little worm. If you can do that, next progression, you've seen this in the other videos, hips forward, knees down, and push.
Make sure you guys take your butts down with you, no butts in the air. Lower all the way down.
Throw a baseball at it?
Yes, I will.
And lastly, easy stuff.
Boom. Now you're gonna stay down here for the rest of the workouts because we are going straight into a high plank hold. Alex, if you will, go ahead and pop right into your starting push-up position. A few tips here. I want you to spread your fingertips. Use your fingertips to grip the floor, keeping your arms straight but not locked out at your elbows. Core is pulled in, hips are tucked in, your toes are pushing into the ground, and you're flexing your legs. Everything should be activated for your plank hold. It's not just core, it's not just arms. Your entire body is working to hold you up in that plank. And I want you to make note that Alex's eyes are looking straight down to the floor. He's not dropping his neck to look up at his feet or looking up at the mirror. Everything is in straight alignment from neck, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Right after you've held your high plank, you're dropping your elbows down into a low plank, okay? What to note here, keep your hands apart. You will activate a lot more keeping your hands apart. You're pinching your deltoids, your shoulders in the back, and everything else that I just mentioned. Hips, glutes squeezed, toes digging into the ground, hip distance apart, and you are holding as long as you can for the duration that is allotted. If you break out of your plank form, just drop your knees down and modify to an easier version until you have completed the time for the HIIT exercise. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel good.
Those were Excellent demonstration. So you guys, make sure, again, you're paying attention to the cues of all of these exercises because as I mentioned, these will be the foundations that we'll be working with to progress in the next coming weeks. So if you're not doing these exercises right, it's going to be very difficult for you to move on to the progressed version of these exercises. I don't want you guys to get injured. I want you to reap the benefits of all of these exercises in the most efficient, effective way. So let's start here with the foundations and make sure we're performing these exercises correctly.
Right after this, you guys are going to see the progressions for timing for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is what you will follow for the first 3 days in week 1. The timing will change. We'll probably put this at the beginning too, so you can see what you're working with. Thank you, Misfit. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll be back with another edition of, I think she said hit it with Misfit.
Does that sound bad? Maybe we should do hit.
Maybe don't do hit it with
Yeah,
Misfit.
Maybe not hit it. Maybe just hit with Misfit.
I like that. Hit with Misfit. And we'll be back. So, Hybrid Wellness, we are out.